take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's Baker in at the small forward position. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Walter. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Pass to cool hands. Here's Baker, just 5 to shoot. And that one's on target from the wing.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Kellogg, the pass to Wiggins, to the paint. Thorpe, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Cornette, driving to the basket. Watford outside. Pass to cool hands. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Offensive board. Walter. No good with a layup.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Watford outside. Cornette sets a screen. From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Walter. Wiggins outside. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Cornette. The 3 is up. The rebound by Garbage Man. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Now here's Watford. Pass to Baker. Here's cool hands. Pounded by Wiggins. Here's cool hands. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Timeout called. Houston. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Here's Kellogg. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Grizzlies lead by 3. Pass to Baker. Goes up on the wing. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Kellogg. Jacks up a 3. Here's Walter. Memphis with a rebound.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Cornette. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's cool hands. Cornette passes to Watford. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Now here's Watford. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Walter pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Cornette passes to cool hands. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Thorpe. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The shot by Watford, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Wiggins passes to Thorpe. And the layup is good off the glass. Thorpe's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Cornette. Shot on the wing. And the jumper is good.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Walter. Here's Garbage Man. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Garbage Man's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Pass to Baker. To the right side. Here's Cornette. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wicks. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Rockets trail by 4. Here's G. Pass to Walter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. Good on both. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Baker. Back to Cornette. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So both teams making some changes here. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Wicks. Watford outside. The 3 is up. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
G passes to Garbage Man. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Garbage Man's got 9.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Watford left side. Pass to Wicks. Clock at 4. 19-footer from the arc. The shot by Watford, no good.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Garbage Man passes to the Prophet. Here's Garbage Man. There's the triple. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 4 rebounds now. Right wing. McLeod passes to Wicks. Pass to Watford. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Wicks can't get it to go. The Rockets shooting around 40% early on here. 11 feet out. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's Mr. Clutch. Watford the pass to Mr. Clutch. Pass to Kukoc. Fires from deep. And it's Thorpe with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Garbage Man. He's got 9. Take it away. And here they come. Kukoc, the pass to Wicks. Here's McLeod. Pass to Watford to end the drought. They get it back. Here's Wicks. He drops it from range. Wicks has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Garbage Man. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Down low. Tiny, no good. Memphis leading. McLeod passes to Cornette. Here's McLeod. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Tiny. Houston shooting just 38% so far in this one. That's to Kellogg. And they're on the run. McLeod passes to Cornette. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Garbage Man's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's G. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's the pick. The 3-ball. The shot by Kellogg, no good. And here's Memphis. Here's Cornette. He's got 7. Pass to Wicks. From downtown. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to...
And so the first quarter is in the books. Memphis ahead. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And it's G in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he can't get the first one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he's good on the second. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Cornette. Pass to McLeod. Back to Cornette. It's stolen. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Cornette sets a screen. Here's McLeod. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Kellogg. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And there's a pick. Here's the bulldozer. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Cornette passes to McLeod. Back to Cornette. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's the great. Pass to Prez. Here's Kukoc. Takes a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Kellogg. Here's Thunder driving in. 3-pointer. 5 to shoot. A rebound by Kukoc. Memphis leading by 7. Pass to the great. Here's Cornette. He's got a clear path. Here's Kellogg. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Substitution on the board.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Tiny. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
6 to shoot. Here's McLeod. And another 3 for Memphis.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cool hands. The pass to Cornette. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Walter, he's checked in for the Rockets. And he can't hit the second. Lays out. Rockets trail by 9. He shoots it. And it's cool hands with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Wiggins outside. Pass to Kellogg. Here's Boomer. Wiggins outside. Shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wiggins has got his first basket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Cornette. 11 points in the game. Pass to the great. There's the 3. And it's rebounded by the bulldozer.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Walter can't get it to go. Grizzlies lead by 9. Here's Cool Hands. Here's the great. Beyond the arc. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Rockets. Pass to Kellogg. Fades back. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Back to Cornette. Here's Cool Hands. Can't cash it in from close range. Inside. Here's Walter. And that one is stuffed right through.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Memphis calls timeout. Baker, the pass to Prez. Pass to Baker. Here's Cool Hands. Hounded by Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Baker. No good again that time.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
They set the screen. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Boomer. Here's the 3. Prez grabs the board. Here's Baker. Hounded by Wiggins. Here's Cornette. Fires the 3. And he stays with it. Here's Prez. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Kellogg, the pass to Thorpe. And here's Wiggins. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball. Substitution on the court.
Five on the clock. G passes to Thorpe. The baseline J. Walter, good. Walters has got 4 points in the quarter. Memphis leading by 4. Pass to McLeod. Here's Prez. To the inside. Here's Baker. Launches it. Boomer pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's G, and he makes it on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Memphis lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Prez. To the middle. Here's Cool Hands. Missed inside. The Rockets on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. The Prophet, the pass to G. Tipped. Here's Boomer to the wing, right side. Here's Thorpe. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Pass to Baker. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Timeout called. Memphis.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Cool Hands. They set a pick. Oh, he tries a 3. Sinks the tray. Cool Hands has got 5. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Boomer passes to Wiggins. Here's Boomer. Walter from outside. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Cool Hands. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Cool Hands has got 5 points now this quarter. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Walter. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. The shot by Thorpe, no good. Memphis leading by 4. Here's the great. Pass to McLeod. They set the pick. From 13. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more. And Houston is shooting 42% in the second quarter. Here's Boomer. Lets the 3 fly. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Cool Hands. It's rebounded by Houston. Walters has got 6 rebounds here tonight. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he sinks the second. Here's Baker. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half of basketball. Watford outside. 3-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the paint. Here's Kellogg. Watford covering. Back to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. And that's off the glass and in. Wiggins got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Watford. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Garbage Man. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Garbage Man's got 14. Memphis trailing here. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Cornette. He's got 11. To stop the run. Misses the baby hook. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 2.